love, and light, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Marquita. I am super grateful to have you here. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for returning. Thank you for just tuning in. Today I'm just popping on here briefly. I want to talk about abundance and living an abundant life and limiting beliefs and how easy and sneaky they can come upon you when you are not conscious, right? If you're not bringing them to consciousness. So, lately I've just been super grateful. One day I sat down and I literally went through all of my YouTube videos. I went through all of my YouTube videos and I'm like, what do I be talking about? What do I be talking about? Because I am genuinely just so passionate about speaking and teaching and, just living my life as an example of what is possible, right? And so I went through my videos and I cried like a baby. I cried like a baby because at the end of the day, I was like, yo, I genuinely am grateful. Like so grateful for life. Like, I am grateful for life. I am grateful for this experience. I am grateful for the highs, for the lows. I'm grateful for, just the insecurities, like the lessons, the cycles, the patterns. I'm grateful for all of it. And my heart is literally like overfilled with gratitude. And, I started asking God, I'm like, man, do other people feel this? And then even more so, I started asking, like, I'm gonna start crying. How do I fully express back out into the universe how grateful I am? Because the feeling that's inside of me is immense, right? Like, it's immense. And so just saying that I'm so grateful is not enough. Even though I say it all day long, like, thank you, God, I'm so grateful. Thank you. And I'm out and about. Thank you. I appreciate you. And just saying it, right? But outside of saying it, I need a way to express it. I need a way to get it out of my system and it be expressed back out into the world. And this is a part of it, right? This platform and me doing YouTube is a part of, I'm getting this as I'm talking. But this whole thing is a part of it because at the end of the day, I get to show up and do the things that I want to do. We all get to show up and do the things that we want to do. So what I was doing, because I'm in this place of like transition and I'm in this place of like harvesting, right? Bringing forth, planting seeds and doing the workings that I need to do to bring forth my blessings and, the things that I need to grow and evolve as a woman. And so last night I was doing some work and I'm like, okay, we doing a petition. I was doing petitions and, I was just doing my spiritual work. And so, in doing my harvesting spiritual work or whatever. And so today I'm like, okay, let me focus. I did that work yesterday. Now let me plant some more seeds. And I went online and I started applying for some jobs. And I came back. Wait, no. Okay. So as I was applying for these jobs, a lot of them require this license that I don't have. And as I'm applying to the jobs, I'm like, all the limiting beliefs kept coming up in my mind. Okay, you can't get this. No point in applying because you don't got the license. they're gonna tell you need the license. You don't got the license, you know. And it kept coming up. But you know what I did in that moment, like when those thoughts continued to come up, I was like, bro, like that is a boundary, that is a belief. Like, you got, you know. And I had to check myself, like, you got the experience, and you know. And I went down all of the marks of the experience, like, bro, you got this experience, you got that experience, you got that experience. And I started imagining in my mind, like, what it would be if somebody called me on the phone and be like, well, they require this license for this position. I didn't see it anywhere. And I imagine, like, what it would be like for me to tell them, like, yo, I understand that I do not have this license, but I have 8 years of experience, all in which I'm able to hit every single mark of this role. I'm in the process of getting my license, you know. And I just imagine, like, what it would be like to actually tell people, like, the license is not the definitive of whether or not I can do a role. And I just take that as, thank you, God. Whew, I take that as a lesson, because it's like, literally, don't put me in a box. If you put me in a box and check me off to say that I can't do this one thing in order to fulfill a role, like, you literally have cut yourself off from the abundance, right? So that is what I had to, you know, realize for myself. And I'm realizing as I'm talking, if I put myself in a box, right? If I say that I'm just this, if I say that I am just a social worker, that cuts me off from all of the other things that I wish to do and to give back into the world. Like, social work, yes, it covers a big spectrum, but that's not the only thing that lights me up. Actually, it's only a very small part, right? Like, it's literally only a very small part. Speaking, teaching, writing are the things that really do light me up. Yes, helping other people lights me up, you know. And so that's the social work umbrella. And so, yeah, I'm just here to remind you guys, that was the lesson for me. But it just goes back to this idea of, don't box yourself in. We live in a space of abundance. When you live through a life of abundance, literally, it dissolves all barriers, all limiting beliefs, literally. So faith removes limitations. Remember this when you are ready to bargain with life for whatever it is you desire. Like, we're not bargaining with life, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I had to take this moment to actually sit down and create something is because after I applied for those positions, I sat down in silence for a little while. And I'm like, yo, like, what? I know. Like, I know what it is that genuinely sets my heart on fire. I know what it is that will pay me exponentially, right? Eventually. And it's this. It's creating. It's being a writer. It's being a speaker. It's booking speaking gigs. It's getting in front of people and actually teaching them what I know and what Spirit wants me to get out and tell the collective, essentially. And so, if I could just live from that place, I would live in the financial abundant arena. I have to get there. Right? Like, I have to get there. And so that's why I just was like, I gotta sit down and talk about this right now, because it's just what I feel. And sometimes I struggle with, I'm a manifesting generator. So I accept that and I love it about me. But sometimes I struggle with staying consistent on like with different things, because when it's time for me to shift and pivot, I have to go with that. And it doesn't mean that I won't return, because as you see, I have several videos throughout the years of where I create content and then I go away. I create content and I go away. But I always come back because I do enjoy doing it, right? So yeah, I mean, we live from a place of abundance. We were brought here from a place of abundance. We are just a little snippet of energy in a big grand scheme of things. If you just think about the ocean, and you go to the ocean and you get a cup, you are that cup. And then you look back out at the ocean and you be like, holy shit, like this ocean, like, it's grand, it's abundant. There is no limit. No two cups are the same. So literally, let's live through this lens, and we will come to manifest and bring, to us our heart's desires more easy or easier. So thank you. That's all I got. It was a little rampage. I'm grateful for life, y'all. I'm grateful for life. I'm super grateful. So thank you. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being here. Peace.